It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the most wonderful time of the year. I don't know the rest of the song, but it doesn't really matter. The most wonderful time of the year. Here we go. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Manganet. Welcome here. If you are new, I do book related content. If you are new, please consider subscribing, and before you forget, leave a comment and a like on this video. Today I'm here to unbox a lot, so many books. This is so exciting. This is so exciting. I've been accumulating this parcel and this. I'm gonna try not flash my address in any of the frames. Like, so many parcels, I've been accumulating them. I bought them with you on a vlog that I did recently, link in the cards. Basically, I was very sad and depressed on that day in general, and I bought books to compensate my moods. So those are all like the little packages that I had here. I've been accumulating them, waiting for all them to arrive, and then today the doorbell rang and this huge box arrived, and I was like, what the heck? And it has my name on it. Guys, it's for me, but I didn't buy this. I asked my friends, did any of you send me things? And of course, the one and only Philippa Books, she said, it's for you! And I was like, yay! No one really remains calm during unboxings. Anyway, not that I remember exactly what's on the other parcels, but I'm gonna start with this one because this is obviously a surprise. And she said it was a little treat because I was sad and she wanted to help me cheer up. But like, a little treat is when you send someone a box of chocolates. A normal, medium, regular treat is when you send a book to someone. It's like, hey, here's a treat. A container is a big treat, so you cannot say this is a small treat. So this is a big treat. Philippa also has a YouTube channel. She does her videos in Portuguese, however, though. I wish she made them in English, because then I could just share the love for her videos with all of you. Okay, let's dig in. Oh my god, this is so exciting. Thank you, Philippa. Of course, I already thanked her, but thank you once again for all of this. There's so many in here. What is happening? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Let's go. So the first one. It's The Heights by Louise Candlish. And you ask me, Manganet, why are you reacting to that book like that? Have you ever heard of that book? Absolutely not. But I have now 2 books of her, Louise Candlish. Okay, hold on, I need to calm down. I feel like my voice is super like high at the moment. I had 1 book from her, and then on that vlog that I said that I was sad and I bought books, I bought another book from her because I was like, why not? And now Philippa gave me another one. This is The Heights. It's time to confess what you did up there. What the hell? It has a blurb by Ruth Ware, the queen of the sucker punch twist. This cover is really pretty, and it's one of those small cute hardbacks. In the back it says, he thinks he's safe up there, but can he ever be safe from you? We need to do more. It's signed by the author. Not that I really care about those things usually. It's a beautiful purple book. Oh my god, what does it say? The Heights is a tall, slender apartment building among the warehouse of Tower Bridge. Its roof terrace, so discreet you wouldn't know it exists if you weren't standing at the window of the flat directly opposite. But you are, and that's when you see a man up there, a man you'd recognize anywhere. He's older now, and his appearance has subtly changed, but it's definitely him. Which makes no sense at all, since you know he has been dead for over 2 years. You know this for a fact.
Because you were the one who killed him!
Yes! Okay! Next up, what is this? Oh, I've heard of this! The Night She Disappeared by Lisa Jewell. It's signed as well! Girl, oh my god. This has been going around BookTube for, I was gonna say ages, but not that long because it's a new book. I don't know anything about this, but I was actually very curious to read this. At the back to say it's a missing woman, an abandoned mansion, a family hiding a terrible secret. Mom, there's some people here from college. They asked us back to theirs, just for an hour or so. Is that okay? Midsummer 2017. Teenage mom Tallulah heads out on a date, leaving her baby son at home with her mother, Kim. At 11 p.m., she sends her mom a text message. At 4:30 a.m., Kim awakens to discover that Tallulah has not come home. Friends tell her that Tallulah was last seen heading to a pool party at a house in the woods nearby called Dark Place. Tallulah never returns. 2018, walking in the woods behind the boarding school where her boyfriend has just started as a head teacher, Sophie sees a sign nailed to a fence. A sign that says, "Dig here." Oh my god. Do I need to read these books all straight away? Yes! Grady Hendrix, The Final Girl Support Group, another one that everyone on BookTube seems to be buying and reading recently. You know, on horror movies, there's that girl that survives at the end. They call it the survival girl, and this is a support group for final girls. That description is what people say, and it always makes me confused. As in, is it like the actresses from horror movies? Or is it like in real life when people actually survive those manslaughters? Probably, that would make more sense, right? Anyway, that's the premises of this book. Oh my god. And there's still more inside the box. There is Our Stop by Laura Jane Williams, which in my defect I haven't read yet, but it's there on my shelf, so I'll probably just get this one returned, because I think there's the little receipt is here. So I'll probably get that one returned, get the money back for Felipa. And the last one is The Lucky Escape by Laura Jane Williams. What is this? Is this a silly romance? One cancelled wedding, one unexpected honeymoon. Does it sound familiar? Of course it does. It sounds like the Unhoneymooners. When the day finally comes for Annie to marry Alexander, the last thing she expects is to be left standing at the altar. She was so sure he was Mr. Right. Now she has no idea how she could ever have gotten it wrong. Yes. Sounds so good, you know? Like, I've been sad, so I've been looking for silly romances. Oh my god, Felipe, thank you so much. I'm still gonna put this other one here. Hold on. It was still part of the gift. Thank you so much. I cannot believe you sent me 5 books. I need to be sad more often.
Bad joke.
Anyway, let's go to the parcels. I bought a bunch of things. Most of them, I didn't hear about them until I discovered them on Amazon. I bought them because they were like £2. Most of them are second hands. So these ones that come on the actual Amazon packages, they are new and they were on sale. The other ones are second hand. So let's see what these things are. This is You Let Me In by Lucy Clark. She wrote The Castaways, which I loved, and I said on that vlog I need to read everything this woman ever writes. So I went to look for her books. You Let Me In. Do I know what this is about? I do not. I'm in your house. Nothing has felt right since Elle rented out her home. There's a shift in the atmosphere. The prickling feeling that someone is watching from every corner of the cliff-top house. Another Amazon one. There's 2 books in here. The first one is, hold on, I don't want to flash my address. Still need to read it more. Okay, the first one is M.J. Arlige, All Fall Down. You have 1 hour to live. Oh my god, and the cover, I don't know if you can see it. It has like shiny things, like the cover is matte, but then it has shiny elements, and it's floppy. Thank you to whoever took the decision in British publishers to start making the paperback floppy like in America. Anyway, at the back it says, you have 1 hour to live. Those are the only words on the phone call. Then they hang up. Surely a prank, a mistake, a wrong number, anything but the chilling truth that someone is watching, waiting, ready to take your life in 1 hour. This is excellent. This is excellent. Okay, the next one in here is You Not You, Deceive Me by Karen Cole. Probably one of those random ones that was like £2 and I was like, yeah. What does it say? Your daughter is missing. How far would you go to find her? When Joe's teenage daughter goes missing, she feels like the world is collapsing around her. The police believes Grace is just an angry teenager, punishing her parents by hiding out at a friend's house. But Joe is terrified that her daughter is in grave danger. With so little urgency from the police, Jo decides to take matters into her own hands. But as she gets closer to discovering what has happened to Grace, a devastating secret is uncovered that threatens to destroy the family Jo has been trying so very hard to protect. ... I love how like there's all these thrillers, and then these 2 here are just like bright, both in colors and in moods. Let's do some second-hand ones. I feel like this is Christmas. It's like from myself to myself, but still a great feeling. There's 3 books in here. Oh! What is this? What is this? The Love Square. This is from the same author, Laura Jane Williams. It's from this author. Look, there's a... What a coincidence.
What a coincidence.
Two's company, three's a crowd, Force complicated. She's single, but it can still be complicated. Penny Bridge has always been unlucky in love, but a change in circumstances sees her stepping into a new life in a new town where the last thing she expects is to meet a remarkable man. Okay, so another silly romance. It's a hardback. What is this? Time is a Killer by Michelle Bussy. 27 years ago, she buried her past, but who is trying to bury the truth? It is summer 1989, and 15-year-old Clotilde is on holiday with her parents in Corsica. On a twisty mountain road, their car comes off a curve and plunges into a ravine. Only Clotilde survives. What the hell? 27 years later, she returns to Corsica with her husband and their sulky teenage daughter. Clotilde... Why is her name like this? Clotilde wants the trip to do two things: to help exercise the past and to build a bridge between her and her daughter. But in the very place where she spent that summer all those years ago, she receives a letter from her mother, as if she were still alive. I mean, now I remember when I bought this. I mean, it sounds awesome, doesn't it? There's still one more here. Last Scene by Lucy Clark. I told you I bought a bunch of Lucy Clarks. I didn't buy all of them because there's a lot, but I did buy the ones that were on sale and or available as second-handed. This one is a bit dirty. I'll have to go clean it because it's a bit sticky and weird. Two Missing Boys. Is anybody watching? 7 years ago, 2 boys went missing at sea and only one brought to shore. The sandbank, a remote stretch of coast dotted with beach huts, was scarred forever. Someone saw everything on that fateful day 7 years ago, and they'll do anything to keep the truth buried. So someone saw the kids disappearing. Okay. There's 2 books in here. Okay, so the first one we have The Missing Sister by L. Mar. It has those like rubbery covers, and Brigida, I think, a friend of mine, who once sent me a link for a TikTok on that trend where people start telling you a story and then they go like, just kidding, that's just the plot of my new novel. And this was the plot of that novel, and I immediately added to my wish list on that day. And now here it is in my hands. What is this about? In Paris, her twin sister has vanished, leaving behind 3 chilling words: trust no one. And then like the twin sister goes to Paris after her and trying to find her out. So like that. If this all falls on top of my head, it's not gonna be a good day. There's one more in here. The Idea of You by Robin Lee. This is one of those dark contemporaries, I think, where like it's an age gap romance, like really long age gap. Never read anything like that, but I think that's that. At 39, Solène Marchand is a devoted mother, a dedicated colleague, and a considerate ex-wife. But it's a long time since she's felt like herself. So when someone comes along who seems to see her, to want her for who she really is, the attraction is instant. And so begins a jet-setting, heart-shattering, secret love affair. That someone is world-famous sex symbol Hayes Campbell, captivating frontman of boy band of the moment, August Moon, whose face is everywhere, including Celine's teenage daughter's bedroom wall. Can Celine allow herself to fall for the boy the whole world wants? Or will she have to make a devastating choice? I've heard some people mentioning it on BookTube. I thought it was an age gap. Maybe I'm confusing with something, but I thought it was. Anyway, it lives on my shelves now, and that's what matters. A tiny, tiny one. The Lies We Tell by Meg Carter. How far will she go to hide the truth from herself? You can never escape your past. The last time Katie saw Jude was on a school trip when Jude was attacked and Katie ran away. 20 years later, Jude is back and she knows an uncomfortable amount about Katie's life. Seems like, what is it called? Familiar domestic thriller from Secrets from the Past. That's always like the tendency with thrillers, isn't it? There's always secrets. People are always trying to hide things. We're down, unfortunately, to the last 2 packages, but you know, no unboxing lasts forever. I was trying to show the camera the book coming out. What is this? Close Your Eyes and Count to 10 by Darren Sullivan. When Daniel woke up from a coma, he had no recollection of the life he lived before. Now, 14 years later, he's being forced to remember. A phone call in the middle of the night demands he returns what he stole, but Daniel has no idea what it could be or who the person on the other end is. He has been given one warning: if he doesn't find out, his family will be murdered. What? What? That sounds very dark. And now, the last package. Of course, it's another dirty book. It's another Lucy Clark, A Single Breath. The deeper the water, the darker the secrets. Always. There's a paper inside. Oh my god, it has that typical charity shop smell. Charity shop smell is a very specific smell because it smells like old, but not like old things or like library books or anything. It has a very specific smell. It smells like a charity shop. There were so many times I thought about telling you the truth, Eva. What stopped me was always the same thing. When Eva's husband Jackson tragically drowns, she longs to meet his estranged family. The journey takes her to Jackson's brother's doorstep on a remote Tasmanian island. In a single breath, everything changes. The memories of the man she married start slipping through her fingers like sand as everything she ever knew and loved about him is thrown into question. Now she's no longer sure whether it was Jackson she fell in love with or someone else entirely. The truth is, it was all a lie. This seems interesting, but you know, you shouldn't go digging after secrets after someone is dying, because that person is no longer there to convince you otherwise. And that was all, I think. Let me double check. That is indeed all. Look at this! Why am I picking them up? No one really knows. The file is so tall. Oh, it's so heavy. Here it is. I could do a thumbnail, but I'll do a picture for Instagram. It's so heavy. Who needs to go to the gym when you can have books? Okay, so this was a very successful afternoon post work, and thank you, Filipa, for the books. You are crazy. Why would you send me so many books? I do not know, but I thank you and love you and appreciate you every day. Thank you so much to myself as well for gifting me the rest of the books. This was great. I hope you enjoyed the unboxing. I surely did enjoy unboxing the books, and I'll see you very soon here on the channel with another video. Bye!